Brooklyn Independent Television.
It's really an exciting day today at Foundations Academy High School here in Bedford-Stuyvesant because there's a book party release and also a signing. And guess what? The authors are students. In fact, they're students of Miss Kimberly Green's class. Tell us about the project.
Well, we started the project last summer. We met with the representatives from SPI. We planned the book and how it would go, who we wanted to interview, who the students would interview. And so we started at the beginning of the school year, and now we're in June and we're premiering the book.
Tell me a little bit about how you were able to actually teach English through this process.
Well, with the help of the representatives, they came in every Friday and taught a certain skill with interviewing. And it was like a lot of revision, a lot of writing, and pretty much just teaching the children that sometimes you have to do things a few times to get it right.
Exactly. What was their attitude about the project at the beginning, and did it stay that way at the end?
I mean, I think now that they can see the finished product, it's really even better for them.
And did you notice an improvement in their writing and
Definitely,
interviewing skills?
definitely. Because they wanted to revise their interviews for the book, they also understood that in class they would have to revise the essays that we were doing.
Good work, good work. Well, let's find out what the Barbara and Nita, is it?
Yes.
The stars and the editors of this product.
Okay.
Let's talk to them too. You've been one of the ones working with the young people to produce this exciting book. Tell me more about SPI, Student Press Initiative, and your involvement with it.
The Student Press Initiative out of Teachers College was started by a former New York City public school teacher who basically wanted to get students published. A population whose voices aren't heard in print.
Yeah.
So it's been around for a few years, and the consultants go out to various schools and work with the English teachers over the academic year. We go into their classes and work with the students, draft a piece, and in this particular project it was profiles of the community of Bed-Stuy.
Did they choose that, or how did you come up with the topic?
It was Miss Green's idea.
Okay.
She wanted the students to reach out to the community.
Okay.
And so it was a very much a learning experience, not just in the writing, but finding out who it is in the community.
Absolutely. And some of the places you profiled were businesses, a few nonprofit organizations. I know Restoration in Weeksville and the shops on Lewis Avenue.
They were brand new to them, and it was an eye-opening experience for me as well as students, just to see who's around.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what do you think was the most difficult part of this project for them?
Well, sometimes it was probably just opening up, being a little nervous to meet strangers, essentially, and interviewing strangers, but once they got into it, it's great.
And we're here in Bed-Stuy, so we get to celebrate this.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your input.
Very welcome.
Okay. So now, Barbara Sueco, you were one of the teachers working with the young people. You're from SPI, and you actually came with Shakira to my home.
Yes.
And you were very, very calming to her and got her going with the process. What has it been for you personally to work with these young people on this book?
It's really exciting. I'm an oral historian by trade, and so I work with SPI kind of as an outside consultant, usually on their projects that have profiling. And so for kids to get out to the community, I find it really gives them strength. Shakira was really, really nervous, but after she was done on the bus ride home, she called her mom and told her she did it and that she did a really good job, and she was texting her friends about how exciting it was, and she was silent the entire way there. She was so nervous. For me, the reward is seeing what they get from it.
Absolutely. So did the book turn out the way you hoped it would?
Yeah, I mean, even better. We were able to reach out and get just so many people across the entire Bed-Stuy community. I mean, Bed-Stuy is really big, so not just surrounding the school, but all over.
Yeah.
So that was what was really exciting, is to take students out individually, because we were working with just two classes. So
yes, wonderful.
they got really panicky about the first draft per se, and I just had to let them know, you can rewrite it. It doesn't matter. Whatever you put down doesn't have to be the final say.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for working with our young people. You are one of our celebrated authors today, and I had the honor of having you profile me. So I am so excited to read what you wrote here. Tell me what this whole process was like for you.
It was really nice. I liked it.
You did? What do you want to do when you graduate?
I want to go to college.
Okay. You know what you want to major in? You think
Probably law.
Law? Well, that requires a very fine writing skill to be a lawyer as well. So this is a great start for you. What grade are you in now? Ninth grade. Okay. Who's the first person you want to show your book to?
My mother.
Your mom. She's going to be really proud. Congratulations, and I was so happy to meet you, and I hope you have a chance to learn about more businesses in Bed-Stuy from reading this book. Have fun today.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.